Hey everybody, I love feudalism because it makes the world go round. So yeah, like I've like totally been like looking into like anarchism, and I really think it's like gonna be the next big thing. I'm gonna like buy $1 billion in anarchy.com, and I'm gonna buy stock in Anarchy Corp, and I think I'm gonna be the next CEO of Anarchy. That Donald Trump's, I don't think he really is giving anarchy a real try. I think he doesn't really understand it. Anarchy means friendship. Anarchy means happiness. Anarchy means like sailing down a lazy river at Harvard surrounded by NSYNC and the Backstreet Boys that you bought with daddy's money. That's what anarchy means. Anarchy means no hierarchy. So like if you get too high, you don't have to like, you know, arch your back every time you get high. Like sometimes I do a lot of cocaine. I just start, you know, having weird contortions. I do too much ecstasy when I go to a club, hanging out with, you know, Snoop Dogg. But, you know, if you arch your back, you know, maybe you sprain something, but you have $3 million worth of healthcare, right? It's cutting in line anarchism. To me, I really think that anarchism, if you were to cut in line, like let's say you're like standing in line at the Transplanetary Academy Awards, you're on the red carpet, and you know Chris Evans is like giving you the cold shoulder because your character is just like totally outshowing him in Avengers 77. You know, you're like playing the Scarlet Witch Widow because they're like mishing them all up together, and Chris Evans is like trying to flex on you, talking to Britney Spears, and she's like so last century with like a human body. I've got like, you've got a sexy part Komodo dragon body because you have gene spliced your brain into with transcranial, you know, brain body transfer, like an altered carbon. There's too much saliva in my mouth and I can't talk. And so you like Chris Evans, dude, you are so, I am like friends with Robert Downey, the 32nd. You know, I'm like Hugh Jackman's bestie. I like had sex with him like literally 86 times, and it was thebomb.com. I'm old. You know, I'm old, but I'm young. I live forever because I'm in the reptilian overlord Illuminati.
Having me do your makeup dream is
And-
actually very much in character.
And so really, like I really like having my ladies in waiting do my makeup. I mean, Princess Holly is like one of my best, you know, lady servants, and I really appreciate everything that she's done. She is like the, you know, she's like the Mary Kate to my Ashley Olsen. She's like the Miley Cyrus to my Britney Spears. She's like the NSYNC to my Backstreet Boys. She's like the Biden to my Trump.
Oh,
She's like a foil that gets me elected. It's really great to have Princess Holly here helping me look amazing and just like so on point. Grimes is like, I don't know why Grimes keeps on adding me on Twitter, book, Snapchat, gramzon.com. It's like really annoying. Like Grimes just stop being such a jelly belly. Elon Musk, his rocket ship crashed, and my boyfriend, you know, Mark Bezos Zuckersteinberg Koch Jobs III, he has more money than Musky Boy, and I'm flying on the solar powered, very green, very vegan, made with literally the bones of vegan children, and you know, it's very, you know, there's no animal harm involved, you know. And I'm flying on these solar-powered, vegan body-based rocket ships that fly at 76 trillion times the speed of light. Like, I read that on AmazonWikibooks.com. And, you know, like, Grimes just has to stop being such a jelly belly. I am the best princess, the most the muskiest. Well, you know, when you've been rolling in the hay with Hugh Jackman and Chris Evans, who is two-timing you with Britney, but that's another story. When you are fucking, like, Hugh Jackman and, you know, Snoop Dogg and Kanye the 17th at the same time, it gets musky in there. I will say that. And I'm not talking about the Elon Musk. I'm talking about the scent of male testosterone and, you know, all that kind of stuff. But anyway, you know, I'm all down with that. I've also fucked Miley Cyrus the 36th as well, you know. And Billy Ray's 74th clone, I fucked him too. It's totally fine. I'm an equal opportunity Neofeudal thought. So anyways, yeah, it's just like, I really appreciate everything that Holly has done. I really like, I owe a lot of my success. I mean, well, mostly I did it all myself, but she did, like, you know, important things like brushing my face occasionally, and I really appreciate that. So long story short, I think that I would cut in line in front of Lisa. I'm sorry.
Did you?
I made a little ribbit. I think that the frog DNA, the amphibian DNA in my Komodo dragon infusion, just like burbled out of my throat. I did a ribbit. I'm very sorry. I did a little croak.
Look up. Your eyes open.
And so I can't talk. And so, you know, like, I mean, really, like, if it was Chris Evans, and he was really being a little bitch in front of me at the Transplanetary Academy Awards, I would cut in line, because he's a very hierarchical person, you know? Like, when we have sex, he always wants to be on top. He'd never let me ride reverse cowgirl or put on my furry suit. And it's just like really oppressive. It's really toxic what he's doing, and he should be canceled. And so I told my daddy, I got $3 trillion from my daddy, and I bought him off of the internet. Off of Twitter, Facebook, Snapgram, Chat, Amagoogxxonzoncorp, Google Bot, and also TikTok too. And so Chris Evans doesn't exist on the internet anymore, but that's what he gets, you know, because he's so hierarchical, and that's anarchy. That's really what anarchy is about. So if it was a cool person, like, you know, Kanye the 19th, the 18th, he was kind of a dickhead. He was pretty misogynistic. So I set him on fire and threw him out of the spaceship. But if you were Kanye the 20th, he was pretty cool. If it was Kanye the 20th, you should let him, don't cut in front of him, because he's a friend. Anarchy is about friendship. Anarchy and socialism, it's about friendship and caring about other people.
This is what we find out that
And
Sybil actually started in feudalism as magic when she was like a teen.
like, totally, like, I mean, like, feudalism is magic. I mean, is that even the question? Why are we even talking about this? I mean, is this what the discourse on the left is about? No. Feudalism is magic. I am magic, and King Warren Clinton Bush, and my mommy, who was an AI manufactured robot Stepford wife, you know, I am magic, and feudalism made me. And I think that is like, that settles it. Anyway, I don't know what's going on either. I'm just saying words, and I have so much saliva in my mouth. I could fill an Olympic swimming pool. I swallowed it all. And now
I feel so high right now. Yeah. Welcome to my world.
Okay. Let me read some chat. You gotta respond to all your haters and all your lovers and all your stans. Thank you so much. Don't forget to subscribe at the $2 million level. You will get, you know, you can get access to my princess. If you are a Neofeudal royal with at least, you know, 70%, you know, royal blood, you know, and more Aryan the better. I don't make the rules. They said it's gotta be Aryan. I know it's a little racist. I know. But, you know, if you have 70% royal blood and you become a $2 million or higher Patreon tier, you can now get your own transcranial magnetic soul transfer device and a free Komodo dragon Princess Sybil body, or a unicorn, 50% unicorn DNA, 50% Princess Sybil DNA body, you know, to cosplay. Now, you do have to make sure that you don't do it in my presence, because I cannot stand being shown up at Academy Award shows, Davos, gala balls, orbital pool parties, or when I'm having sex in an orgy with Kanye the 26th and Chris Evans. Also his Dorito shaped abs and pecs and biceps are all fake. He didn't actually follow the workout. He is fucking such a cheater. He ate cheesecake and too many carbs. He just uploads his brain into the good body that he keeps in the little vat. He is not that disciplined. He is like.
STM, I would argue that he is actually right now.
Anyway. So you can have your own body.
You have to stay really still.
You gotta stay really still and don't move your eye while your lady servant does the eye makeup. Don't move your eye. Don't move it. Talk like you're a ventriloquist class. Don't ooh your out. See that is authoritarianism. Making me stay still. I feel so oppressed. I couldn't move my mouth and say words for 30 seconds. That is oppression. I understand the plight of the Iraqis now. I understand what slavery was, because I couldn't talk for 30 seconds. I'm a princess. That's my dad. I understand what, Are you done? We're almost done, and see, look, Yoko says hashtag free spook, right? Right? I'm Kelly, I'm Count my daughter. Free me from this very difficult makeup routine.
You asked for it specifically.
How can Neofeud Elite have multiple backup bodies whilst over 20 of us have to share the one broken body?
Yeah, that's bullshit, STM. That is bullshit. What the fuck is up with that?
Like, I don't know, like, I think that
Hard.
what? This highlight went hard. Like, I think that, if you want a body, like, everyone, let the people eat cake and let the people have bodies. Like, I'm gonna give away. I have like 70,000 million bodies, like, in the planet that I artificially constructed with my Dyson sphere, and I will give you all like a body for every human, a body for every human, but you have to like, subscribe, and stay still. You gotta stay still for like 7 years, or you don't get a free body. What is that? Oh, look at that. I have a little... What did that say? You see? Thank you so much to Princess Holly, the second most famous princess in the colonized solar system and the Milky Way and the galactic empire of the Star-Spangled Death Star. That's the... my daddy chose a name. I didn't really want to call it that. The Star-Spangled Death Star Interstellar Genocide and Slavery Backed Dictatorship of the Richest. My daddy chose a name. He's kind of a dickhead. He's kind of an asshole. But anyways, I have an anarchy symbol on my face, and it's pretty great. This is anarchy. See, anarchy is the freedom to do whatever you want. See, and so I have the freedom to like have my ladies in waiting put A's on my face, and that's anarchy. So we live in anarchy. You can live in anarchy too. All you have to do is believe in yourself, and remember, friendship is magic, and feudalism is magic. Shop at Gucci, and get your own body. If you don't like your body, it's the wrong shape, it's the wrong gender, it's the wrong species, or whatever. All you gotta do is just believe in yourself and get a brand new body. And I have 70 billion of them, you see? Because I believe in myself 70 billion times. That's how many times I believe in myself. And this is, I'm gonna do the item, let's see. Oh shit, I can't see. Hello, mirror. I'm like totally anarchy right now. Like, this is anarchy. This is anarchy in the UK. This is anarchy in the USA. Like, I'm gonna bring anarchy to the United States of America. Like, this is what's happening right now. Like, oh my God, Thoughtslime. I heard that this leftist streamer on your like American, like you see Canadian. Oh, those are like the loser Americans. Canadians, they're like wannabes. They're all like, I'm from LA, but they're from like some loser place like Toronto or Vancouver. I'm from freaking outer space, you losers. Anyway, Thoughtslime, I hear he's one of these left tubers. And he calls himself an anarchist. But you know, he's like not even close to how anarchist I am. I am like, Thoughtslime is maybe like, how many friends does he even have? He only has like 157,000 subscribers. And like each subscriber counts for maybe like 2 friends. If you have a real life friend that you can talk to, that counts as 1 friend. But subscribers are like 2 friends. So I have like 60 trillion subscribers. Like, some of them are literal bots that I've programmed into my Dyson Sphere floating, Googleplex processor. But a good number of them are real people, and some of them I literally threatened to have their entire village burned to the ground and beheaded if they didn't subscribe to me. But still, I have more friends than Thoughtslime. I have more friends than Thoughtslime, and that means I'm like a million times more anarchy than Thoughtslime. You know, that's what that means. I got makeup on my teeth, and that's anarchy too. If I want to put lipstick on my teeth, I can do that. I'm free to do that. That's anarchy. I didn't mean to do that, but that's anarchy. Alright, let me do the top. I can't do that. Isn't like I can't talk while I'm doing this. This is like so irritating. I want to talk. What? I had to talk. Okay, Princess Holly is gonna do something else, and then we're gonna go and we're gonna get gold leaf and platinum sprinkled cinnamon chai dulce. All right. So, oh, that's done yet? Oh my God, this is oppression. This is capitalism is when your ladies in waiting are stopping you from drinking your cinnamon chai, dolce, Captain America lattes with the literal theming of Captain America in it, because you know what a girl wants. You know, what a girl, you know that's slut shaming. That's kink shaming. That semen is like $1 million an ounce, you know? God damn it.
You have to close your mouth.
Let me look at the question. Delaying Dawn Seeker says, was that a fun? Let me just let you know that the back of my mouth really hurts from lisping so hard. I feel like I have a cramp in my tonsil. And that's oppression. That's oppression. That's like, I feel exactly how it felt, you know, to like be blown up in an attack in Libya. it's like when you can't talk because you hurt your tongue because you know that's oppressive. I understand your pain, American, you little sir. I mean, I'm sorry. Is that classist? Is that stereotyping? I'm sorry. Oh my god. And also I missed the booger. Apparently. Mr. Red says you are like totally anarchy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Red. Here's my I hate guy face. Okay, that's it. Hey, I gotta make money somehow. Okay, $5. I'm a princess, but I am in solidarity with my sex worker, lowly serf, little Cinderellas. Okay? Okay. Ollie says bye. And by bye we mean bisexual, because Chris Evans and Scarlett at the same time. You're looking at it. Anyway, let me look at this chat here. Step 1, believe in yourself. Step 2, buy out your inadequacies. Yoko Yoko is like, because I'm a professor in anarchy. I'm a professoress. That's, I have a PhD from Yelverd in anarchy. And Yoko Yoko, I'm gonna give you an honorary like Bachelor of Anarchism. That's what a BA stands for. Bachelor of Anarchism. So that's like, you haven't fucked Deadpool and you haven't actually fucked the Joker and Deadpool at the same time, because you're a bachelor in anarchism. You're still a virgin in anarchism. You haven't yet fucked anarchists. Anyway, you're looking to mate with an anarchist. So Yoko Yoko, you understand anarchy perfectly. That's amazing. That's really amazing. And I'm glad. It was a pleasure watching you grow. I didn't learn anything, but it was really great watching you learn about anarchy. Because I know everything. This sounds like liberalism to me, though. Delane Don Seeker says. Liberalism is like, it's kind of like anarchy. It's basically the same thing. Anarchy and liberalism are basically like the same thing. The Democratic Party is very anarchistic. Like liberalism, you just want freedom, you want liberty, you're free to do whatever you want, right? Like, you're liberally free to like buy the moon. We just like, hey, do I have the liberty to buy that moon? Sure, buy that moon. Okay, daddy, money please. 76 billion. Daddy gives it to me, and then I buy the moon. That's liberalism. And anarchy is very similar. Anarchy is like, hey, let me buy that moon, or I'm gonna throw this Molotov cocktail at you. Ha! Anarchy in the UK. Anarchy on the moon. And then you buy the moon. That's anarchy. So, right? So anyway, now that my photo op is done, thank you again, Princess Holly. Amazing makeup department. I have the best makeup department. She really does a great job. You can hire Princess Holly for the low price of $76 trillion per hour. And if you can't afford that, loans are available. Now they're at a 700% interest rate, so you may have to commit your children and your grandchildren's grandchildren into permanent indentured servitude here on our Marston slave camp. Oh, I'm sorry. Very passionate worker areas. Very passionate worker boarding areas. If you don't have that money, you can hire out Princess Holly. She's ranked. She's like the number one. She's like the best makeup artist in the world. All 27 of the colonized worlds. And so really, it's really a privilege for her to serve me. Obviously, I'm the best. But she's like at least second best. Anyway. The makeup was very worth it though. I think I just took psychic STM says, I just took psychic damage from that sentence. STM, if I have like harmed you or transgressed or violated you, if you feel emotionally, transgressed against, if you feel like, you're in a lot of pain, deep emotional pain, if I've unearthed and triggered some deep memories for you because of the things that I said, go fuck yourself. I'm a princess. Anyways, 3d8 psychic damage. You did a great job. I'm just kidding, STM. I'm just kidding. STM is the best comrade I've ever had. Comrade is like when Jeff Bezos, the 36th, his clone, and Bill Gates get together on the moon of Ganymede of Jupiter, and they meet together and they like fist bump each other as they buy out all of the intelligent sapient dolphin species and enslave them all. But Jeff Bezos and Bill Gates work together to buy 1 billion living organisms and enslave them and steal all their natural resources. That's camaraderie. That's camaraderie. I learned that from Anarchy University that I started because I'm a professional anarchy. Is it anarchist? Well, I'm gonna change it into professional anarchy. I'm gonna change the English language because that's how neofeudalism works. That's how plutocracy works. I decide what the words mean, and then I put them into the Google, the Snapchat, the Wikipedia. I own Wikipedia. I bought Jimmy Wales and that little clown out. He's a loser. He only had like a $70 million. What a loser. I buy the English language. I buy Oxford, Webster, Webford, and Webster, Oxford, Oxweb, Cambridge, Oxford, the university, and the dictionary. And I just rewrite the language. And then I write the Washington Post, the New York Times, the CNN, the GNN, the DNN, the Fox, the MSNBC, and I just make it mean whatever I want it to mean. That's how it works. So I'm in anarchy, and you can be in anarchy too, if you want. And if you want me to change the language for you, I can do that. I can get it done. I can get it done. How is it? Stop calling me that. I still have a spare kidney. Is that okay for down payment? Yoko has a very important question. I still have a spare kidney, and is that okay for a down payment? Yes, Yoko. That is acceptable. Now, is your kidney made out of Indian elephant tusk ivory? Is your kidney made out of $1 million per ounce ivory from the last living elephant after all mammals and life larger than an amoeba went extinct on Earth? Do you have ivory lodged in your kidney? Maybe when you went on safari and you shot the elephant and then it stabbed you in one of your bodies and broke off the tip of its tusk. Do you have rare ivory in your kidney worth $6 million? Then I will accept your kidney as payment. But if you have a common plebeian, just a regular groundling terrestrial loser kidney that has damage from all of the polluted environment and all of the red dye 40 and all the hot Cheetos that you have because all the other food is expired and there's no vegetation or animals on Earth, I don't want your dead terrestrial loser kidney. It's not worth anything. So, but if you have an ivory filled kidney, I will accept that as payment. So yes, that's a good question. Very good question. Very, very smart, very nuanced question. I read this on the Reddit one time. I went on there, but there's a lot of assholes on there, so I had them all murdered. I'm sorry, I had them all, removed from the mortal coil. And but on the Reddit, before I killed everybody on there for calling me the B word, every last user, I found their houses based on their GPS location that I have because I own all the tech companies. They asked a question and they brought up this topic of nuance on the Reddit that doesn't exist anymore. And they said, you need as an anarchy or a socialism to have nuance. You have to be very nuanced in your thinking, So I want to try to show you how to be nuanced in your thinking. So what you can do to be nuanced is, when you want to be nuanced, you say, okay, well, maybe not all terrestrial loser people on Earth that have never been to space are bad. Maybe some of them are just like genetically deficient. I mean, I don't know. That sounds kind of racist. I mean, my daddy said that a lot, and I don't know. I don't know if I believe that. But I don't believe that they're all bad. I think some of them, they just they haven't been given the opportunity to, they haven't been given the opportunity to, become better people, And so I want to provide everybody I'm going to give you a free house It'll be a really nice 6-bedroom house with a levitating jacuzzi, shower head that's made out of like the butthole of Chris Evans. He has a lot of clones, and a free house, free education for everyone on Earth, free food, free caviar. What do you want? We have 3D printed, free 3D printed Maine lobster. I own Maine, so I can just like literally just get the lobsters from Maine and just like throw them at you or whatever you want. Free food. You can have like, are you a vegetarian or a vegan? Yeah, vegan. I'm like vegan too. It's totally fine. I eat hot dogs, and those are vegan. And so vegan hot dogs. Oh, what is that? Hot dogs have meat in them? Oh, well that's weird. Okay, well I'm gonna go into the dictionary and the Wikipedia and change the meaning of vegan now. Okay, give me 1 second. Hold on. Let me just text Daddy. Daddy, I need $70 trillion to rewrite reality and change the word vegan to mean it includes hot dogs. Okay, all right. So anyway, if you want vegetables, free food, I am willing to give everyone on Earth a free. How many people are there? Like a million, a billion? What? 10 billion? Jesus Christ! How many people do you have down there? Oh my God, that's crowded. You know, 3's the crowd. You know what I'm saying? I mean, unless it's an orgy with all the stars of the Avengers and the X-Men put together times 2, because they all have clones. And anyways, you know, well, okay, fine. 10 billion people, free house for everyone. I can afford it. That's like I spend that on a big weekend at Starbucks. I mean, come on. I mean, I go to one pool party and I lose that in the couches when I'm like getting back. You know, when I'm getting freaky with the CEO of Disney Amazon. Anyway, so free house for everyone, free education for everyone, free college, free house, free food, free Medicare for all. Like, I think that's a big thing in the left. That's like Medicare for all is in Anarchy. I think I heard that. So free Medicare for all. I'm willing to give everybody on Earth free Medicare for all, free housing, free food, free college, free babysitting, free mani-pedis, like indefinitely, free, you know, free clone of myself. You can like transcranially take your consciousness and embed it in my body, and you just be awesome. Like, as long as you're not in my presence and don't like do anything incriminating. Well, I don't really care because I own the course, so that's fine. But free body, free. You know what? Are you trans? Are you bi? Are you trans? You need help with your HRT? I will give you that. I will give you all of the medicine and therapy. Are you disabled and you want help with that? I can help you with that. I can give you a new body if you want. If you like your wheelchair, you can have that. I'll give you free wheelchair that works and isn't rusty and falling apart in the ghetto that you live in the shithole planet that you live on. I'm sorry. That's insensitive. The formerly inhabitable landfill that you live in. Anyway, I'm willing to give all of you all of these free things. All I'm asking for you to do is get in a rocket ship and fly to space. Okay, so if you can get to space, 'cause I don't want to go to the stuffing planet. Okay, but if you can get off your planet, so just like save up like $2.5 million. That's what it costs, give or take. I mean, that's the first class seats to get into Elon Musk or one of my better rocket ships. You want to get into one, but you don't have that much money. So $1.5 million, save up $1.5 million, get into Elon Musk's cheap seat economy class SpaceX rocket ship, and get off of the planet. And then I will guarantee you, once you're in orbit, because I don't want to touch that stinky, disgusting planet. It's gonna do horrors to my hair. You know how long it took me to put this makeup on? Like half an hour. You know, like, I know she doesn't like me call it, but I mean, this was a lot of work from her worshipfulness, okay? And so I can't have your ozone and tear gas and wildfire ash particles all, just tripping up my flow, as they say. You know, I can't have you all gumming up my work here. This is I came here to work, you know what I'm saying? So you have to get off your planet, save up $1.5 million, get on the Elon Musk space elevator or rocket ship, and then I'm willing to give you all everything that you could ever want. I'm gonna give it to you, okay? So that's a pretty good deal, don't you think? That's an anarchy. I think that's an anarchy. That's an anarchy. That's how I do anarchy. Okay, that's a very generous offer. I don't fuck myself. I am made. Let me read the chat. I still have a spare kidney. Is it okay? STM says, I don't fuck myself. I fuck my headmate. You have just made a very powerless enemy. Anyway. Dylan Don Seeker says, X D D D D D D D D D. I'm sorry. I'm 700 years old. I don't speak the emojis anymore. I know. I try. I go onto, you know, the TikToks and stuff. I know I look amazing. I look like I'm like 12 years old. Okay, well that might be illegal. I look like I'm like about 17, 18 years old. I know. But I've transferred my consciousness into 70 different bodies. They say it causes like, a consciousness, and you start to lose your bearings and your history, and your memories start to break down, and you have weird kind of dementia. But that hasn't happened yet. I mean, like, I know what color the sky is. It's red. Come on. On Earth. Okay, I know. You're right. You were thinking, this princess, she doesn't know what the color of the sky is. Oh, I'm talking about Earth, not Mars. The Earth sky is red. Okay? Haha. You can't catch me. I'm the gingerbread man. What is XDDDD? I don't know what that means though. I'm not sure what that means. Exceptional D? I'm not sure. I was gonna make another horny joke, but my PR people are telling me that I was already too horny on this stream. Anyways. Oh my god, I can't take anymore. I'm gonna die laughing. Well, Delay and Don Seeker, you are like my favorite people in the world. You are like my favorite stan, and you know, it really lightens my very expensive heart. I mean, my heart literally has like 6 ventricles and 5 aortas to power mostly just to power my mouth, because I gotta talk a lot. So I have like 5 different arteries that lead straight into my mouth. Genetic engineering, and it really warms my 6th ventricled heart when you laugh at my jokes and you say that I'm funny. Because inside, I don't really have a lot of self-esteem. My daddy, he never, people make fun of me because I talk funny in school, and then I had my entire 7th grade class murdered by paramilitary drone strike, but I really think it really means a lot to me. It really means a lot when people laugh at my funny jokes and not at my funny lisp. Anyway, I always knew the sky was red. It's the red. That would make us also the sky. No Earth. Sky is a deep swirling purple. Climate change and air pollution. It's way worse since it was red. Mr. Red says, LMF AOO. LMFOW. LMFOW, is that Laotian? I haven't been on the internet in some time. I was too busy buying it. Anyways, that's a very funny emoji though. Thanks a lot. Thanks a lot for that. Anyway, so, yeah, it's I'm just joking. I was joking the whole time, okay? I'm not gonna make you, I know, Princess Sybil over here just trolling all y'all little plebeians down there on that dying planet with no potable water or breathable air. I know, I'm sorry. Nazi boots everywhere, I'm sorry. I'm gonna kill all the Nazis for you. The way I killed my 7th grade class for making fun of my list, I can kill every Nazi on Earth, all 7 billion, I can kill all 2 billion of them in 5 seconds. That's fine. I have ion cannons and antimatter missiles, but I'm gonna kill all your Nazis, and I will fly you to space. I will fly you to space. I will not require you to mortgage your children and sell your firstborn if you have any. I mean, I know that the children having is difficult when half the planet is like children of men and they can't make the children. But I won't make you mortgage your family, and I'm not actually gonna make you save $1.5 million. You can't. You're never gonna do it because the Earth money isn't worth anything anymore. Anyways, it's mostly just like you're trading little bits of cans of pork and beans that haven't expired and red hot Cheetos. I don't understand why the hot Cheetos lasted for 200 years. It's really, there's something they put in the pepper. Maybe it's asbestos. I don't know. And so anyway, I will fly everybody up. Everyone will get free healthcare, food, college. Chris Evans buttholes in showers in their house for the levitating jacuzzi. everyone will get a free subscription to my my channel. You'll get a free Princess Sybil's Neofeudalism, Plutocracy Makes a Comeback. That's my latest album that's gonna drop on the 17th. You're gonna get a free album. You'll get free front row seats to my premiere of Avengers 75, where I play all the characters with the exception of Hugh Jackman, who plays the Wolverine that I have sex with repeatedly. It's actually a porn, but I've also bought the MPAA, so I had rated X movies classified as PG, because that's anarchy. See, that's anarchy. That's one of the perks of being a princess. And so you all will get to see Avengers 76 and for free, and you can all hang out with me, Princess Sybil, Clinton Bush, and get all these free healthcare and all these free things. But you are gonna have to buy Silver Spook's Neofeud. Okay, that's the only little clause at the end. I know it's not a big. I mean, think about it. It's not really a big ask. All you gotta do is buy Silver Spook's Neofeud. You get free healthcare, free college, free food, free lobster, free crab. I mean, not the crabs. I mean, you know, I have them sometimes, but I also have healthcare, so it's okay. Like edible crab, you get free housing, free car, free flying car, free G6. What do you want? A G6, G7, G8, G9? You want a private floating yacht with 75 cabins for all of your buddies and all of your famous friends? You can have those too. It's fine. No skin. I print money. If I need money, I have my central bank print it. You know, it's not like I'm gonna be paying for it myself. I just like, Daddy, print me the fucking money. And Daddy's like, okay, hold on 1 second. Let me tell all the little nerds sitting in this server, floating around, orbiting around Uranus. I mean, not Chris Evans' anus. I'm talking about the planet, the one that's on the side. And then the dude sits at the little server and he goes ding 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 ding, and then the money comes out. It's pretty cool. It goes into my bank account, and I look at my bank account. It's like, whoa, I'm like fucking rich. And so anyway, so I'm gonna pay for all your guys' stuff. It's really all you gotta do is buy a Neofeud though. You do have to buy the Neofeud, because I feel really bad for this Silver Spook dude, because he's like down there, he's like living in like on Earth. Like it's like so sad. I just feel so bad for him. He's like trying to feed his little children. It's like, why do you like have to like buy food? It's like food just like comes out of the Star Trek nanotechnological materializer thing. You know, like, why do you buy food? It's ridiculous. But anyway, I feel bad for him though. You know, I'm an anarchist and I'm also a charityist. I do charity. I'm like doing this out of the kindness of my heart. You know, like I'm so kind. I'm so giving. You know, I'm so kind. Anyway. I'm so kind. I'm just like, you know, giving away all the money that I printed, all quadrillion dollars, you know, I just give it all away, you know. It takes, I'm a bigger woman, you know, that's what it is. I'm a bigger woman than most people, you know. People, you know, they want to hold it to themselves, but you know, like I said, coming back to the main topic of this Academy Award acceptance speech. Feudalism is magic. Okay? Feudalism is magic. My Pony Princess, feudalism is magic. And anarchy is friendship. Feudalism and anarchy, friendship and, you know, friendship and magic together. Anarchy, feudalism. Feud anarchy. Anar-feudalism. Okay? We don't want to separate these things. We want to bring them together. Feudalism, anarchism, liberal, what's the other one? The capitalism. Oh no, decapitalism is when I like take my guillotine out and just cut off random people's heads because it's funny. And also the people that call me a bitch. Capitalism, that's what it is. So feud, decapit, liberalism. Let's put it all together. Friendship, magic, and capitalism is about like giving people heads.